Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this to your daily update on Bitcoin. Yeah, we'll do a full update. I mean, yesterday obviously we had some ETF news. They both, as was expected, if you watched the videos, they both were postponed. Both, I mean, they were minor ETF applications. I think. I mean, when you talk about the really big applications coming from BlackRock and stuff. They are all in January, right? So these were some minor applications. They were expected to be delayed, or at least I did. And luckily the market did as well, because we barely got any moves. So in the end, right now it seems more and more, and we talked about that yesterday as well, but it seems more and more that Bitcoin and the markets are getting into some sort of a range. For Bitcoin at least, I mean, the markets outside of this are actually pretty bearish. So yeah, the market is cooling down. That's just that's the truth of it, and that has historically always happened. I mean, after such a big run, at some point of time, the market just quiets down, just cools down, consolidates, and then even drops eventually, which I also do expect from Bitcoin again. Even though I do think like the ETF news is great, and I don't think we're going to make lower lows. But I do think it's healthy to get a pullback down towards 34,000, for example. You can see if you take a look at the liquidation heat map for Bitcoin, that there's just a ton of liquidity down there. There's practically liquidity at the top right here at 38,000 as well. But in the end, on the monthly, what you'll see there is that there is a ton of liquidity. All right, so 34,000. In general is, I think, to be expected, at least with a little bit of a spike. Today it's obviously Saturday, so in the weekend I don't expect anything in terms of movement. I think it's going to be relatively quiet. The 28 and the 50 EMA right here have already fallen flat. Given these EMAs, what you would expect is that the range in which Bitcoin will move, obviously, given that the ETF on the 21st of November, when there's another end date then, given the fact that that one will be postponed as well, that's what I expect. I think a range like this would be most likely. And then there's still a slight bullish bias. I don't want to say that. I mean, I'm not going to say that the market right now is completely neutral. I still think it is more bullish than bearish, but I also do think that after all of the bullish momentum that we've seen, it is cooling down now. So that means that we'll see more bearish moves. That's just the way it is. In general, I think we'll still see more bullish moves than bearish moves. But compared to the movement of the last month, I think we'll see more bearish moves. All right, so in general, that's what I expect. I mean, like I said, today we'll probably not get that much movement. We might see some altcoins move a lot. I mean, right now you can already see that some altcoins are trying to move up. Render a little bit, NKN, Prom perhaps. So that's what we'll see. When Bitcoin falls quiet, altcoins have the potential to do something today. And then tomorrow and on Monday, we'll see some movements again for Bitcoin. Yeah, like I said, I think on the short term, it's actually more likely that we'll get a bit of bearish momentum back down to like 35,000, perhaps even a spike down to 34,000. But I don't expect Bitcoin to fall down. I expect it to consolidate. So bounce back up after that, after hitting that level. All right, so those are my thoughts on Bitcoin right now. I think that's everything you need to know. All right. Lastly, if you're interested in my premium group and or signal group, check that out. You can check that out via the links down in the description or the pinned comment. There you can read more about it and stuff, but that's up to you. For now, I want to thank you all for watching and listening. Take care and bye.